to jump into this collective. I was sleeping. I'm sorry. I had an early morning this morning. I hope you guys are doing well on this Friday. Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Make sure you like the live. Thanks for stopping by. I'll keep it brief today, or I'll try. Hello. Hi, welcome. It's going to be a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Personal readings are available during the live, and they're $25. You can ask questions and get clarity with cards, and I have brass rods that give you yes or no's, and those are $5 a question. The payment information is in the description and the bio. The links is on my page, or you can put it in the comments. A moderator, somebody will, get to you or myself. I also have my website linked. You should stop on by, hit the tabs in the website at the top. Once you go to the link, or some takes you direct. I have products, services, cord cuttings, things like that. Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming. Happy Friday. Make sure you like the live and say hi to everybody. We talk to each other on here. If you're watching on the replay, make sure you like the live, leave a comment. The lives are always saved on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe to my YouTube as well. If you ever miss me, make sure you set your alerts. But if you miss me and you don't get to catch me while I'm live, I do have pre-recorded messages as well. And the lives are saved on my YouTube. I have a Patreon as well. Make sure you, if that's your thing, can subscribe to my Patreon, my subscription. I have a $10 subscription for Patreon that gives you a free monthly read for those who subscribe. I give spiritual advice, workings, breakdowns, manifesting with the moon, and I also have some information for non-paid members as well. So stop by to the Patreon. All the names and the handles are the same. The Divine Lyne. Of course, monetary donations are always welcome. The payment information. Hey, Brittany. Our moderators are here. The payment information is in, the chat, in the link, in my bio, and in the description. So donations are welcome. Thank you. But I'm always very welcomed and grateful for your electronic donations, your likes, subscribes, follows, your shares, and so on and so forth. So we got that out of the way. How's everybody doing this Friday? That's a lot of devil and injustice I keep seeing on these cuts. My goodness. Oh, I have many messages that I put in the morning. I'm gonna one thought at a time, Lynn. So make sure you also check out my morning messages. Hello, welcome YouTube, that I post every morning. They're only 3 minutes. They're short. Or on Instagram. I'm also on Instagram, on Facebook as well. But because sometimes they correlate and coincide with these readings. So if I mention that, that's what I'm talking about. The mini reading that I just posted just now, but I post it every morning, early afternoon, just daily energy check. What else? Oh yeah, I'm gonna update the Patreon with some more paid information and non-paid information. The next set I've done fire and air. I'm gonna do air next. I've done fire and earth. So those are for paid members, and they're individual signs for each, sign within the element. And they're up on there. And then I have some workings that I added on there as well. So make sure you have that to check out as well. We're going to start off with the dice. Check out the planets, zodiac signs, and the number synchronicities to see what are the messages, who is it confirming for. Maybe it's your sign. Messages could be about you or people in your energy, family, friends, partners, so on and so forth. Okay. Remember, please take what is yours, what resonates with you. A lot of times your spiritual team has already given you the message. This is typically just confirmation. Thank you for the like. Remember, YouTube, to like the live. Okay. This is an energetic exchange. Okay. So I see TikTok is doing their thing. Thank you so much for those that have liked, followed. Um, I don't see any shares yet, but I appreciate all of the energetic love. Um, YouTube, make sure you do the same if you're into the reading, or you know, just show you girls some love. Go ahead and like the live, leave a comment. I talk back. Um, let's pull these dice right quick. I'm not stopping in my pride. Thank you for all the gifts and the badges. I really appreciate that, and the likes. TikTok. I'm doing well, Brittany. Thank you. How are you on this Friday? Hope you're not working too hard. Hey, Alice. Just don't bite it. Don't do it. Get out of here. So we have Mercury, Jupiter. I like to see Jupiter. Oh, great. Wonderful. I'm glad to see that. But it's a nice, convenient time, you know. And we have South Node. Hi, YouTube. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Make sure you like the live. South Node again. Jupiter and Mercury. So it's communication here possibly, and then expansion. Oh, thanks for the subscription, YouTube, whoever just subscribed. So Jupiter's expansion, South Node, and Mercury. I know we're approaching a retrograde right now. I don't know which one. Let's see which retrograde we're going into right now. Why is Mercury popping up? Because that isn't one that we usually see. We usually see Saturn. So let's see the retrogrades for right now. I know we're going into retrograde. February 26th. The first retrograde. What are the retrogrades? Mercury. Yeah. So a lot of things from the past are going to be returning. A lot of maybe, and you know, like for shadow work, pre-shadow work may be starting pre retrograde. For some people that are very sensitive, this is important because I've been hearing this a lot of other places. If you're intuitively very sensitive, this could really impact you. Like you could really feel a lot of these little nudges, and a lot of things from the past, maybe past people, could possibly come up. Okay, so please take that into consideration. And maybe things that you didn't want to deal with before, you're going to be pushed to deal with during retrograde. Some of you may revert back into cycles, and some of you, it's like a test to see if, hi, hello, hi, welcome. It's like a test to see if you're really done with looping back into that cycle. And that's really what a part of what retrograde is for. It's to retrospect, you know? Thank you for the likes. Who's doing that? I really appreciate that. So yeah, that is February 26th. Pre-shadow period begins February 11th when Mercury reaches 8 degrees in Pisces. with the post shadow lasting through April 9th. So this could go on for a while. Yeah, from February to April, almost exact. 11th to the 9th. Wow. So that's why Mercury is getting ready to come up. Maybe that person is, there's something significant about expansion. So maybe they're trying to expand their communication with you. Hmm. Or you could be going through an expansion. But somebody's definitely in their south node. So maybe the south node is trying to communicate someone in their south node because of possibly a strong influence of retrograde Mercury. Right. So what are these? The zodiacs. Sagittarius, um, Leo, and Cancer. So fire, strongly aspected, and a Cancer here. So those signs are significant somewhere in somebody's chart. Let's pull the houses really quick. I mean, sometimes I want to see. Brittany, what were you again? A Leo? I think you said that you were a Leo. I don't remember. Oh no. Which I don't really understand what that is. Oh, it's Scorpio. How did I miss that? Okay, I didn't know that. Scorpio Sun. Okay. Well, we have a Cancer, Sag, and a Leo. What are the planets? Oh yeah, I want to be like sometimes I want to pick up what's the ruling planet for Mercury? Does anybody know? In astrology? Hello?
Hi, Gladwin. This is Brandon with AT&T.
Oh, hi.
Hi, just so you know, I have your repair. Should be there in about 15 minutes.
Okay. Do you want me to open the gate?
Is it canvas gated? Yes. So it says that there's a cable exposed. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you mean is it in the back?
I can open the gate because I'm doing something inside. I won't be able to stand outside. But if you walk in through the gate, you'll see it right when you walk up the path.
Okay. Are you busy? Because I like to take a look at the inside because I might need to upgrade your stuff inside also.
He didn't say you had to come inside, but let me know when.
Okay. I mean, if you don't want to, it's not a big deal. I mean, if everything's working fine, then I'll leave it alone. But just so you know that there is kind of a newer configuration that I can do. If not leave the way it is.
All right, just let me know when you're ready, and I will get off what I'm doing.
Okay.
All right, bye. Sorry about that. Yeah, Gemini Virgo. So you looked it up. Analytical, detail oriented. I don't have a Gemini Virgo, so those are not the ruling planets. I just wanted to make sure to see. I gotta go open the gate really quick. So give me 1 second. Let me just pull these houses, and then I'm gonna open that gate. 7, 5, and 8. Partnerships, one-on-one relationships or marriages, creativity, romance, self-expression, pleasure, transformation. So this could be a past lover, maybe wanting to transform some sort of partnership, self-expression, communication, transformation, crisis, secrets. That's the eighth house. This stuff is so cool. Seventh house, partnerships, marriage. Somebody want to talk to somebody. Maybe this feels like a crisis. What you saying, Tree Frog? Oh, hi, hola, nice to see you. That's what it looks like to me. I gotta go open this gate. We're gonna start with this though. Okay. That was interesting. What? Somebody's an earth angel? This is what this is about. It's a nice guy. Yeah. Mature man. Hi, Ken. Thank you for the follow. Divination. Somebody's doing divination. Bondage. If you wanted to ask a question, you can get clarity, a yes or no, or a card pull. It's $5 donation to the Cash App. The payment information it should be in the chat or in the bio of my page. Ken? Hey. Somebody wants to say hello. It's a bondage. Endings. Somebody could be doing divination to bring endings. To tie up someone's road, but what's the divination? A rising star. North Node, South Node. If somebody's in their North Node, a rising star, could possibly do divination. But what's the bondage in the ending? Oh, to what they're creating. Whatever that is. So, hello. Oh. Somebody unbalanced and with the entity attachment wants to say hello. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Something about an earth angel, but then I have a nice guy here. Maybe someone appearing to me like a nice guy. But there's somebody unbalanced with an entity attachment, unbalanced entity attachment in reverse, chakra in reverse. No, I think that's trying to say that the entity, they're very unbalanced. The child is like the page, and I just got a reading about a bunch of pages. So there is new starts. Maybe they don't know exactly what the new start is, but this is just through divination. Something is about divination. Somebody's getting all their information through divination. So it's like just whatever is new, whatever is creation, endings, and this is to keep the person in some sort of bondage. See, endings to creation. Could be a child for some. It's a collective. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but anything new. This has to do with this and this. And you don't necessarily have to be like actually like doing divination and with a microphone or like performing in any kind of way. Or maybe you're just rising in whatever it is that you're doing, excelling. Hey, welcome. Nice to see you. Or maybe this person's doing divination on this rising star. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of different avenues for this. There's a lot of different people. Or you could be into divination. Or you could do divination. Or this is me doing divination about it. Either way, it's relevant. But I feel like that's how um, somebody's looking into something. Divination is relevant. I'm gonna pull some more on it. But either way, it's rising stars in the north node. Tell me more. Don't look at it's upside down. What's the divination? Ooh, yeah, see, somebody's doing divination. Somebody does it energy. Guy or woman doesn't have to be a woman. Just because the picture is a woman. It's just Jezebel energy. What about this nice guy, mature man? It's throwing me off. Blocked. Jealousy and envy. Imprisonment. Yeah, that's what I said. I feel like it's somebody that's trying to portray themselves as a nice guy. More on the archangel, just to make sure. Yeah, somebody's unbothered. The earth angel's being clarified by unbothered. I like it this way better. Oh, you can see the table more too. Hey, darling. Thank you, Fran. That was so nice. Hi, honey. 111. I've been singing that a lot. 10K already. You guys put in that work. YouTube. Okay with the likes. I see you. That's perfect. Thank you very much, guys. I saw you before. I want you to know that. I mean, same thing, different day. I mean, it's a little different. Reading it a little differently. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this was accurate that I, went for in the beginning. It's like nice guy, mature man, but actually you probably either have this person, either your spiritual team has their energy blocked or you actually have them blocked. Hmm. That's crazy. So what's the outcome? Hi, Alice. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I see my little TikTok working. My little, I was like, okay, that looks like it's going. Really? Thank you so much, Tio. You're so kind. I know a lot of great tears today. I agree, Tree Frog. What's the outcome, Spirit? This obsession could be driving somebody really sick. Maybe a little mentally. Somebody could be a little ill. Hi, welcome. You know, yeah, animosity. This is somebody's mad. Possibly this person with the entity attachment. Could be a man. Because I see a nice guy that's blocked, jealous, and imprisonment. Somebody's, look, blocked, no access, jealous, imprisonment. You see that? And then mad, animosity, obsessed. More in the outcome place with the animosity. Ooh, somebody's family. This could be somebody's family. My karmic family maybe is mad, but also is this person divine masculine? What's the divine masculine? Maybe it's somebody within this person's family. Death magic. It could be dealing with death magic that's returning because this is an earth angel. Y'all see that? So the family came out in reverse. There's animosity because there's like a clear obsession, but you would think that it's all. See, I didn't peep it at first until this came out. Because how can you have a divine masculine and all of this toxicity? Make it make sense. This got to be somebody in their family, within the divine's family. That's the only thing that I can see because this came out in reverse. So this is like a karmic family that it has animosity. This is death magic, and then health concern and obsession. I feel like somebody's family is a bit of a problem here. Maybe you've blocked this masculine. There's jealousy though. What's the jealousy about? All right. Somebody's ascending, and I guess they don't have access to you. Wow. The jealousy is about someone's ascension. Thank you for the likes, guys. You're doing such a great job. Oh my God. There we go. Tell me about this attachment. Chakras in reverse. What's that about? Somebody don't even say hello. Divine feminine. Somebody's there. That's the communication right here. But to who? I feel like to the divine feminine, because we already have an earth angel out here. But it's either, what's the attachment with the chakras in reverse? Awakening. Awakening, ascending, divine feminine. So somebody does not have an attachment. Oh, hello? Hello?
I can let the last Brandon. Do you meant to talk?
Sure, let me try to run outside really quick. I'm coming.
Alright, thank you.
I need just 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. Sorry. I don't know. I think I might have to. Because I have to. I might have to get off the Wi Fi. But I know I can stay on TikTok, but I might have to get off of this. Yeah, I know. I have like 15 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this, and then we'll see. If it disconnects, then just know that that's what happened. Because I'm not gonna. I may be back. It's gonna take 30 minutes for him to do what he's doing. But you know, at 2 o'clock, I'm out of here. So you're funny. Thank you very much for that. I don't have much time. I gotta get off of here. I'm gonna wrap this up with the 15 minutes that I have, and then I'm gonna try to just use my regular phone. And but I don't know if my hotspot's gonna work for my iPad. We'll see what happens. Cause I'm trying to understand this right here. The communication is right here, and it's possibly to this divine feminine. Could have recently gone through an awakening, or somebody's gone through an awakening about the divine feminine. Because there's also ascension here. I feel like this is attention is for this unbothered earth angel, because that's what the jealousy is about. There's someone jealous about this ascension. It could either be awakened to the fact that you're still going through an ascension, or this awakening is a part of your ascension energy here that I'm pulling on. But the communication is here, either to you to them or them to you. But what I'm trying to clarify is this entity attachment in reverse and chakras. Whoa. Yeah, false narrative. This is something that was false, that maybe you were unbalanced and had an entity attachment. Oh, thank you so much. That's the one I picked. It's so cute. Thank you. I love it. I don't know why I feel like I can't see myself today. Sorry. That's what it is. Thank you. Because I wasn't going to be able to let up on that until I figured that out. There's some sort of communication about this. Hello, communication. Or somebody wants to say hello now that they know this. Yeah. Now that this is an awakening to them. That you do not have an entity attachment and you are not unbalanced. This was a false narrative. So now somebody wants to say hello or they wants to communicate about this. This is an awakening about the divine feminine or something like that. The divine feminine's awakening. That's nice and clear. Look, it's beeping again. I gotta go outside. That internet's gonna cut off. Yeah. The outcome I when I asked to close it out was that there is a divine masculine, but the family has animosity because maybe there was death magic sent to this at some point. And there's a health concern now. What's the health concern obsession? Oh, for someone wearing a mask. Somebody in that flying monkey energy. Somebody acting like they're a friend, but they're really a foe. That makes sense. Because if this is a divine masculine, then he doesn't know about the death magic. You follow? Do you follow? Yeah, voodoo. Ooh, I'm on fire. I feel like I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire right now. I love it. Thank you so much. And I was thinking about you when I was picking them. I was like, what would look cool? Like, oh, that one. That was funny. Wow, this is very, very interesting. What an interesting read this morning. You know, this could have been the third party the whole time. But I don't know. There is somebody in Jezebel energy, though. What's this Jezebel about? Jezebel energy doesn't necessarily have to be, it could be lustful, but it could be lustful about other things. You know? Jezebel was lustful, but that doesn't, it's like coveting something. It doesn't necessarily have to be sexual. It could be lustful for money, attention, a lot of things could make you come out in Jezebel energy. Somebody's doing divination though. Okay, one more divination and Jezebel energy. They're trying to stop all of your like page energy. I just wrote about that this morning. I'm trying to deliver a message, the messages in a way that I could still do what it is that a person that's wearing a mask or that likes to see behind a veil. But you see how this person looks, how their fingers are all messed up? This is, let me see, which way is it? Yeah, so that's who they really are behind the veil when it's lifted. But this is who they're presenting to be. See? When the veil is lifted, that's what's back there. Something weird and decaying and dead and shit. But that's the mask they have on. Same thing with this. See? Voodoo, flying monkey. Flying monkey is somebody that's like a foe, but acting like a friend. See the mask? That's the person doing the divination on the rising star. Got it? That is in their north node. And they're sending, maybe they're a tarot reading or something like that, and they're giving false information. That could be too. With false narrative here about the divine feminine. Somebody's getting an awakening about this. This person has a gift. Could be about a gift. This was really good. I gotta I think I'm done here. I might move over to tarot now. Oh, 24K, that's not too bad. That's like halfway there. That's a good feeling. It was, right? You agree, right? It was really good. Thanks. That's kind of how I felt too. Like, I feel pretty clear about it. Damn, that's kind of crazy though. Ain't it? Anyway, I gotta tell this guy he could do it. So what I'm gonna try to do is keep it on, right? And then my phone should switch to the Wi-Fi. And then for you guys, I'm gonna try to put my hotspot on to make sure that it could pick that up. Okay? So give me 1 second. Let me just do that. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Hold on, okay? I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Did it work? Did it work? I think it's okay. You guys are good, right? Because you're on my cell phone, so. But are you back? I feel like. There we go. Yay. Okay. Good. So we're back. Where there's a will, there is always a way. Okay. So I feel pretty good about this. How y'all feel? Hmm? You want to jump to the tarot or you want to? Because you know what else I was thinking? Doing these. I know what I want to do. Make new cards. I have to sit down and do that. That'll be my next thing for the weekend. Write new tarot cards. What kind of tarot cards do you want? My plan was to build on the finance cards because I want to do more of a longer, sustainable reading with finance. So, what would you want? Finance cards, finance focused readings, or oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Or another topic. You let me know what you think about that. Finance, right? That's what I said too. Finance. Oh, I just got so hungry. How are we gonna do this? Um, I want one on this nice guy who's blocked. Ooh, no, not demonic. Nefarious, diabolical, bondage, union. What? Guarded. You're protected from this. They want a union. Somebody that is in devil energy. Yeah, runner. You're running away from this. Do y'all see this? Runner. Guarded. Demonic union. So what's the divine masculine? Alluring. Attractive. Infatuation. Oh, setup. Oh, okay. Otherworldly. Deity. Isolation. Victory. Hold on. This divine masculine could be very alluring. Very attractive divine masculine. This nice guy could be in union. Hold on. They could be trying to run from this. Hold on. Witchy sister, yeah. This bondage that this person is in has something to do with the union that they're in with someone who is. Hold on, let me just pull one more because that's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, Emperor. Witchy sister, stalker. This witchy sister stalks this emperor. What's the witchy sister? Abundance. Somebody's sick. Cause there's a witchy sister here, but I'm trying to figure out the energy behind it. And there's a stalker, an emperor. But I don't know if this is you. That's the witchy sister, the earth angel that's unbothered, ascending. Because we also have a star seed. See? Otherworldly. And that's been coming out. And then sickness. Copycat. See what I'm saying? What's the witchy sister? Victim. Grief. Spiritual rank. No, this is you. Sweetheart. This is you. It's not another person. This is you. Starseed, otherworldly. But somebody is ill. There's somebody sick here. That's twice. This, I don't know if this sickness has to do with mental, because there's obsessed. And then sickness again. I don't know what the sickness is about, but there's a sickness here. Infectious disease. Fortune and luck. Or you could have some sort of illness. Because I see binding and the emperor and stalker. And then witchy sister came out with demonic. So I'm trying to figure out, because after I clarify this, I'm going back to this divine masculine. Because I feel like somebody's wearing a mask. There is. And Jezebel energy doing divination, and even their family is in reverse. But what is up with this divine masculine? Are you divine or not? That is very alluring, infatuation, nice guy, but then it's a demonic union. Make it make sense. Somebody probably can't stalk anymore. Stalking came out in reverse. So maybe whatever they were doing before energetically, maybe on the internet, I don't know, they can't stalk like they were before. You're guarded and protected against this person that's in devil energy that's trying to get into a union with you. You see, because it's a block. But what's here is a nice guy and a mature man. But you see what's clarifying it, and then we have a veil and Jezebel. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. You want a one-on-one? Okay, it's $25. You just have to send the $25 to the payment information in the description. You used to run track of the day, Alice? We're gonna do finance. 30K, that's wonderful. Let's see how far we can get. 30K, can we get to 60 again today? That was a goal. We hit 100K yesterday. That was amazing. You see what I'm saying? You're like guarded from this union. There is someone wearing a mask, but it's because at first I was trying to see if maybe this was a divine masculine and maybe they didn't know about the death magic, but this is insane. So then I was like, okay, I'm still trying to find a way for this person. And I'm like, okay, are you stuck and bound because you are in a demonic union? And because Witchy Sister came out. Like, who's the op? Then I keep clarifying Witchy Sister, and that came out when I kept doing it over and over again. Victim Spirit was like, this person is a victim. Stop asking. There's no way to clarify that more than that. There's something about a fortune here. That's why this person is binding our finances. They probably don't know what the fuck to bind because Spirit is not releasing what exactly or how you are, you know, ascending in all these aspects in your life. Look at the thing I posted. And that's why it's so vague, because it's collectively and it's throughout many areas in your life. It's a bunch of pages, a bunch of fresh starts, a bunch of new ideas, just new. And that could be from very small things to very big. Doesn't, and because this message is very vast. Everybody has exes, you know, so you could make this very specific. That's why they have personal readings, or very, you know, vague. You shouldn't take all of your advice just for one reading, but this should definitely give you confirmation. If you do listen with the spiritual ear and you know how to discern what aspects are for you, or how to just really take the general tone, practice reading the Bible, because you're going to have to do that with the Bible. Because if you take everything so literal and personal, you won't be able to get through it. Not that I kind of want to relate the two, that they're the same, but I'm just talking about the skill set that it takes to navigate something so mentally thick, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I done ate 3 times today, and my stomach is grumbling like that. Y'all could probably hear it. But I ate. It's like because I'm working out so much more. This would be annoying about working out though. My metabolism just starts going so fast. I can't keep up with how much I need to eat. I'm so hungry. You would think I didn't eat anything at all. I think it's so annoying. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. This is so interesting because I was on a whole nother path a second ago. That's why I was like, you know what? Let's get a little messy today. Let's pick up the other heart, the other deck, and see what it says. Would you look at that? Well, that's what it is, masculine energy. And they want to appear as a divine because you're divine. And they can't stand next to you unless they are. They're doing a damn good job. Because if you don't keep pulling at it, you would think that this person is completely divine. But it doesn't, unless you got two. I don't see that. This is two things going on. I could ask. I asked in that other person's reading, Brianna's. I could do that here. That's a really good question to ask, right? Is it two separate masculines? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Oof, my stomach. Yes, Alice says yes. I mean, take what's yours, leave what's not. You know, it's not a personal. It has nobody's name on it. Thank you so much for all the likes so far. We're already at 30K. That's really good. How long have we been on here? Just about an hour. No contact, 2 years. I'm on fire, am I? Thanks. Okay, check the description and just send the it. This on live. It's $25. One-on-one. I'll send you a Zoom link and we do it through a video. I'm also going to maybe offer the $25 for a voice message. I'm gonna add that today, Brianna. And I'm gonna add that to the payment link so that you could do that. And if you purchase it while on the live or even after, it's fine. I can do the voice note for 25, like how you wanted. About that. So that way, even off the live, you have a $25 option, but you just don't get the video. You just get the voice memo. Okay? And then if you want to be able to sit with me, 9 times out of 10, the video is going to give more time. Because I just, what's one on one, I have you right there. We're talking to each other, connection. You get more out of it. But sometimes that may not be necessary. So that's why I want to give you other options. Yeah, you like that? Okay, cool. So now you have that. You can do the voice note, and then I can even do a little video myself. I actually have access to that as of right now that I could do. It'll be a little video of me pulling the cards. That I feel more comfortable with that because with the voice note, it's different when you can see the cards coming out of right or wrong. When you can see the cards coming out of my hands rather than listening. I know as a trusted reader, you trust your reader, whatever, whatever. But it's a different experience, right? Watching the video and you're watching the movement of the cards out of my hand as it falls. It's a different experience. So, and that also is a different quality level, which is why when I was doing it on video, $50 is actually, I thought it was kind of low. Some people do messages, they're at like $180, $80, over $100, and they're not doing one-on-ones or videos. I think it's like a voice memo, and I've seen also a uploaded YouTube video that you could watch over and over, but it's only a couple minutes. Nobody's letting you see them and talk to them live one-on-one that I've seen so far for that price, really, unless it's live. But privately, proximity is a thing. To have access to that person one-on-one and see their face and live speak to them, watch the cards, that is a different level of intimacy. And I know it may not be necessary every time, but it is available. So we can do $25, and I think I feel more comfortable with a video, a short video doing the reading, and you can watch it, even if it doesn't show my face. The most important thing is the cards, and the other option will be doing it live. That makes sense. I don't know if I'm getting jiggy with the voice note, or I could do a smaller option than 25 for the voice note. If that's something that you guys want. For you, it's just the dumb CAD currency or IPS audio. Oh, I get it. I don't know how to get around that. I don't know if PayPal does that. I don't know. Video sounds so good. Yeah, that's what I say. Video, right? I think the video is the best thing. LGBTQIA. Where am I? I wanted to look at something. Oh, so this alluring divine masculine. Tell me more about that. I'm gonna make sure I get off and I do that on the website today. Again with the same thing. This came out before with the setup in Quagmire. Role model isolation. This was to isolate a role model and set them up to make this masculine, divine masculine, very alluring. I don't think this divine masculine is divine masculine. Not with all this chaos surrounding this. This is crazy. This was to set up someone who would be viewed as a role model, keep them alone, abandoned, isolate them. Tell me more. There's something shocking or surprising, unexpected happened. Maybe the shit didn't work. Thief, robbery, embezzlement. Somebody got robbed, somebody tried to steal something. Charlatan, but it came out in reverse. That is also somebody who is a fraud, a trickster. Group coven. So they could be a part of a group. This family that came out in reverse. A fraud or a trickster. This is somebody's story. I've already heard this several times. This shit's been coming out for a while. This is like the classic story of trapping an angel. An angel. Access. So I guess having this person or having them isolated to themselves, making them think that you're with them and they're a divine masculine, will give them access to your divinity, to your energy as an earth angel. This is what this is about. Drugs may be an access point here. What's this? Siblings, brother, sister. What's the siblings? Illusionist, light team. So your light team stepped in front of this illusionist. That maybe this has something to do with your. This been coming out. Your sister, your sibling, because the family came out. Cool guy. Family came out already over here in reverse. And then siblings here. So there's a family aspect to this story that has to do with this divine masculine. A sibling of this divine masculine, man and woman, or I don't know, somebody considered like sibling, a family, whatever, they're an illusionist. It could be a man. I don't know. I just said sibling here. Intent to harm. And then light team, like your light team had to stand in the way of this illusionist. Because they want access. What's the siblings thing? That's throwing me off. In cahoots. This person could be in cahoots with your sibling. Brittany, didn't you say that? You said that. Didn't you? I feel like you said that one time. Didn't you? I'm like, what's the sibling thing? This person knows somebody in your family. Ooh, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, same guy. It was something about your sis. I feel like you said something like that. I've been good, thanks. No, not in your story necessarily. But I feel like maybe somebody said something like they heard that. I've heard this before. I hope that's the same as a collective. Oh, yeah. I think they are. Thank you. Thanks for saying that. That's very nice. Yeah, I remember, right? This sibling thing came out before. One of the previous lives. We've definitely addressed this. It hasn't come out in this way. I've kind of avoided it a few times because it's such a clusterfuck. But this is pretty clear, don't you think? For somebody, there's a sibling that may not necessarily, I don't know. There's a sibling in cahoots, either this Earth Angel sibling or this main male's sibling. Main male siblings. Oh, did you see that? Oh, okay. Okay, that's what I've been saying too. Because remember, I've been saying the thing about. So, what. That was the reading, the collective reading I recorded and I posted that I didn't do live. And I was like, oh, the same thing that was happening to them, that they were doing is happening to them. Because look, there's a shocking surprise. Remember, I put that up about a theft. Somebody got robbed for something or something like that. This divine masculine or something by a charlatan. But this person could be exposed now because shocking surprise. That's why the card is in reverse. Charlatan came out in reverse, which is a fraud, a trickster. This is clarifying the theft. Are you following? Right? Because there was a sibling in cahoots of this cool guy, possibly with his family, working against this masculine. This was all over access. This was a setup. Okay, so this was a setup for sure. Of an alluring, enticing divine masculine to set up this was an attempt to isolate this role model. But on the back end, the shocking surprise is that this masculine is being robbed. Because there is a backdoor deal with a whole coven attached, possibly either through his family or this charlatan that I think he's aware of now. See? Cahoots, siblings, charlatan. And this is about the main male. Who's the main male? This guy that is blocked. This is about access, either to him or to you. Feminine. So we have masculine and feminine here. This is an emperor and an empress. This nigga riding the fence or something because he got all the cards, but it's nothing but bad stuff around him. It's crazy. I don't see karmic masculine here, but it's like there's a demonic union that you're being guarded from. But maybe this is, I cannot defend this situation as much as I'm trying. Either way, there's an earth angel ascending here that's unbothered by all of this happening in the background. I don't know if they're aware of this or not, but somebody's definitely doing divination on this rising star, trying to block their roads. That's what's possibly making you be in demonic energy, if nothing else. Because there is luck and abundance here. And I would assume that it's for this rising star, right? This is a lot of mess. This is a lot of stuff. And it makes sense. It really does. It's the same story over and over. There is a message here that the spirit is trying to get to somebody. Clarity that somebody's trying to see. Oh, that's why somebody wants to come back and transform a relationship. Is it for this? Maybe this happened. Turns out that somebody else was in cahoots behind their back and they were betrayed. Now they want to try to transform this situation with you because you're an earth angel. What's the outcome? A spiritual gift. Somebody has a spiritual gift. Somebody's either going to end up with a spiritual gift, or it's clear now that somebody has a spiritual gift. What else? Technology, destiny, and fate. You could be sharing this spiritual gift online. You could do, I don't know, you have an online business, or maybe maybe you're a spiritualist and you do stuff online. I don't know. Spirit, or maybe this gift is allowing you, I don't know. People have spiritual gifts that don't necessarily work within the realm of spirituality, but they're still using their gifts. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a spiritualist, but this spiritual gift that you have, somehow incorporated with technology, is your destiny and fate. I'm not trying to say chaos magic. It's just, it's better, but I'm still really hungry. Virgo, somebody's a Virgo. The karmic is indeed. Close to 500, yay. Thanks for the good job. It's a mini series. Somebody's a Virgo. Are you yawning? Same guy, different name. Are you yawning? Somebody's a Cancer. I pulled Cancer. I didn't pull Virgo, but we pulled somebody's a Virgo. Somebody's a Cancer. What else? Same thing with the creations in the child. This is the same thing that came out before. Child. It's confirmation. It's repeating. It's about something that you're creating, maybe online with your spiritual gift. That's the outcome. Sometimes things like this happen to push you into, ascension. So this all worked in your favor, I guess, with the Earth Angel, which is why they're trying to stop your creations, because clearly pushing you into your ascension is allowing you to have all this page energy. That makes sense. No matter what it is. Whether you work a regular job, have your own business, or whatever. You've been pushed into ascension and it's allowing you access to your spiritual gift. Ally, friend, self-doubt, insecurity. Is he knocking on the door? Oh, somebody's insecure about you having friends or allies. They don't want you to have friends. Ally, friend, confidant, self-doubt, envy, insecurity. Oh yeah. Hello? You were knocking?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. You want me to come out?
Yes, I just wanted to say why they real quick.
Okay. One second. Okay. Sorry about that. But this should be working now. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah.